It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year. A man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it, and sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
11.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw here is incomplete.
Like someone thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on the punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his 2nd season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throw left side complete. That's Myers. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Jones will sneak it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Jones. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Looking to throw. Jones. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now a throw here to his running back, finding space at the 40. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow dropping it off underneath. Here's Pirine. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Off play action. Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones got the connection here to Bourne. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Full connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
11 empty.
On second down, here's Mixon. And some room to roam now. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Palmer. 12.
First down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Boyd. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Jones now. A final shot before break. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, time for a check of the next-gen stats from that first half for Cincinnati. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a